All right, I got some old hand planes here today, and I'm thinking that they can be cleaned up a little bit. Now, I know usually you take a really flat surface and some sandpaper, a little bit of water, and you can smooth them out. And you can see I tried that on this one, and it's not very flat. You can see right through here, it filed down, that's smooth, and then this is smooth. So the whole thing here is dished. But I got an idea. All right, so I'm within 1/1000th on either edge. That's going to be good enough. And it's definitely a little crooked there. All right, this has been quite a pain in the butt. Right now I have a 1, 2, 3 block and some shims underneath. There is a flat machine spot on the inside, and that gave me a starting point. I was about 15 to 20,000th off, so then I've just been tapping it in a little bit, and I think I'm just gonna have to accept that I can only get so close. So I think we're gonna be at that under 5,000th, and we're gonna try that. All right, so I just broke the edges with a file because they were sharp, but that's it. Here is how it looks off of the mill. You can see there's a little bit of orange peeling. Let's stone it and see how it looks. Looks like my machine setup could have been a little bit better. All right, I've been working on this for 2 hours. Let's see if it will work. 2 powerful magnets. That's a good start. All right, first try at setup, I zeroed it, and 0.5 front to back. That's really nice. But yeah, I'm off by 0.8 from side to side. Let me try again. All right, I went and stoned the bottom and broke the edges, and I just set it up again. When I put the fixture into the collet, I kept it about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch from bottoming out. So it's at 0 right here. Now let's rotate it over and get it back on over here. And there we go, right back to 0. So that worked pretty well. All right, I just went real light on a 300 grit diamond stone, and you can kind of see there's still a bit of a hollow in the middle. This is the part that should be perfectly flat on the front. Let's clean that bottom and set it down. Let's see if we are at 0. Okay, it clicked. We are at 0. Basically right on the money. Let's try the middle here. Okay. Let's get flat in the middle. Here we go. Click. And let's see where we're at. It's saying 1,000th. Looks like the biggest dip is right in the middle. And now let's test the Veritas. Let's see what Canada can offer. Dead flat. Dead flat. So there you go. Not too bad. And for comparison, here's a random old hand plane. So let's measure this one now. 1,000th shallow. Ooh, 1.5. About 1. Now here is a foreign made number 7 that I just happened to come across. Okay, 2,000ths off. Pretty much everything but the Veritas is measured with a little bit of dip in the middle. And our last one of the night. This is a Lee Nielsen bevel up smoothing plane. Dead flat. Here we are again. And we're gonna set up one more time. All right, I have swapped out the jaws, so now they are clamping right along the top. Okay, and we're at 0. Okay, let's take the vise. There we go. And oh ho ho, look at that. We are right on. By clamping it on the top edge there, measuring it for any distortion, and then running the mill. Light passes, this stayed nice and cool. It didn't deform. It is now dead flat. And it looks really cool. So we are done. That is it. I am super happy. Here is the one with a 1,000th of an inch divot, and you can see that there. And then here is the one that was just milled, and it's perfectly flat. It's also prettier looking. Now I just took some wax to this, and I just set up the blade. Let's compare the two. And that worked, well, perfectly. And then here's the one with the 1,000th of an inch off. All right, now that does just as good, but it's a little inconsistent. You can see right here, it bites, and then, yeah, so that one still works fine, but you can hear it. It's a little choppy, and then this is the perfect one. Interesting. And that one is consistent all the way through. All right, so there you go. A perfectly flat sole is better than one with a little bit of a dip, and that was just 1,000th of an inch. That is really fascinating. So there you go. That is the process for flattening a hand plane on a Bridgeport, and it works marvelously well. Just fantastic. And again, this is not any stunt wood, this is white ash, and it is flawless. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.